Oh my God, I'm so glad you could come and hang out today because I need to talk to you about the difference between collecting and hoarding. This has been weighing on my mind quite a bit. It's living rent free. So annoying to me that some people view their collections as collections and not hoarding. Like it does get to a point. And right now I'm going to be talking about specifically skincare and makeup because these are the ones that it gets a little crazy to me because they do expire. Okay, come on. We're going to watch some videos, react, and then I'm going to give my little spiel. Okay? Don't worry, I am a commentary channel, not a reaction channel. But first, I do want to put a little disclaimer. This video is not meant to target specific people. It is not meant to be mean or cruel. It is purely my opinion. I'm going to start with makeup collection. Makeup collections are really interesting to me, and this is one that I have an opinion on because let me show you guys something. I have a pretty big collection relative to, I feel like, normal ones. These are my eyeshadow palettes. I have maybe like 40. There's that. These are like my brushes and my blushes, palettes. I don't know if you can really see that well. You know, you can't see great, but these are my highlighters and my lip products. Fill this up. So I am very familiar to large collections of makeup. There is not a single product in my collection that I haven't used. I want to get that out of the way. I use all of it. I love all of it. If I find that I'm not using one and I don't like the color, I kind of wipe it off, sanitize a little bit, and then I gift it to somebody because I don't want to waste items. I do a lot of makeup. I have a lot of makeup. I know I haven't really worn any on this channel for some reason. Y'all catch me on no makeup days, but I do a lot of makeup. So I do have kind of like an outlook on this one particularly, but I'm not talking about makeup collections like mine. Mine's a little out of hand, but again, I do use all of it before it expires. I'm going to show you the ones I'm talking about.
Let's clean up my makeup room. We need the energy.
The Bloom ads.
I'll do like skincare in here. Prince wants to help.
Good boy.
Whoops.
I'm going to pause it here. Start to see what I mean about like an absurd amount. If makeup didn't expire, I feel like this would be a whole different conversation. But makeup expires and then it's kind of dangerous to use. And then all of that makeup you have, let me tell you something, there's no way you're going to use 200, shouldn't say that number, but I bet there's at least 200 like lipsticks and lip glosses. There's no way you're going to use all 200 enough before they expire to justify having that much. And I do want to say, some of that is probably PR. Like companies are part of this. Companies do help create this problem by sending people absurd amount of PR. Like have you seen the Poppy vending machines? Like it's crazy, you know? I know I might be overreacting a little bit, you know? But they do expire and you're not going to be able to use all that, right? Like she's not going to be do you know what I'm talking about? I think you do. Like I think you get it. So that's the type of makeup collection that I consider absolutely absurd. There are more like that, but I think you get the point because we're going to move on to the one that really makes me annoyed because here, I'm going to preface this. Skincare ones make me so mad. Makeup, okay, like you might use a different palette every day. I use a different palette every day. Sometimes I use like 5 palettes for one look. Like that's what I do. To make a makeup look, you need to use multiple products. You need to have a very wide range, not that wide, but still. So that one vaguely in the depths of my mind kind of makes sense. Doesn't make a lot of sense. It is absurd, but I can see why people try to justify it. I still don't think it's worth justifying, but I can see why people try. Now, skincare is a whole different story because skincare, I feel like, works the best when you're consistent with it, when you use the same skincare products over and over and find the combination that works. I feel like you don't need to use 40 different skincare products. That's kind of absurd to me. Here, let's watch one so y'all know what I'm talking about. This one's pretty short, so I'm going to use it. There is no reason on this planet you should have that much skincare. I don't care if it's PR. I don't care about any of that, okay? Because that is absurd. There is zero chance that you use all of that, that you use 50 different serums, any of that. That is crazy. That is crazy because skincare doesn't work if you change it up every single day, every single hour. That doesn't make any sense and that wastes everything. That wastes so much because it's not even just like morally fraught. Like, why are you doing this? Kind of, you don't need that. That's expired. You're taking it from other people. Like, not only morally fraught, environmental impact is insane. Did you see that? Can you imagine how much plastic is in that? How much plastic that's eventually going to go to the trash, especially the expired one? You know, she throws those out, or maybe she keeps it there just to add to the display. But I digress. That is going to have such a negative impact. How much can I move my hands, God? Like, do you understand how freaking impactful that is? How much that's going to change? And that is why I'm going on a whole fired up rant. I'm crashing out right now. That is why it annoys me so much when people say, well, it doesn't affect you. It's their money they're spending. It doesn't, like, literally not your business. Just let them do what they want. But it is my business. And it does affect me because it affects the world that I live in. It affects my life, possibly indirectly, but still, it is still releasing. Those factories release CO2 emission. You're influencing other people to get that much skincare and trying to normalize it, but that doesn't make sense. The amount of plastic produced from just her collection is insane. It's insane. What do you think? Like, is that so crazy to you? The way that it does impact me and it impacts you. That's why I don't like it when, like, freaking Bethany is like, oh, mind your business. It is my business and it's your business too. Ugh, totally crashing out. Oh my God. Glad you're here to talk to. Is so much skincare. And there is no way in this blue marble we call Earth, she is using every single product. There's no way she's going to use every single product. Some of that's probably just for show, but it's all going to end up in the ocean. Well, not in the ocean specifically. Not all of that's going to be recycled. Not all of it can be recycled. Some of it's going to expire. Then you might even just be putting expired stuff on your face. Ignore my tan lines, by the way. Welcome to working at a doggy daycare. There is no justifiable reason for her to have that. There's no justifiable reason for either of them. And the fact that I feel like it's becoming enviable, the fact that people see this and are like, oh, I wish I could have that. Like, let's look at some of the comments. You won this trend. Me, I have more. Okay, okay, you won. I wish mine was like this. I'm gonna be like you. Me too. Every preppy's dream. I wish that was my collection. Dream. I need them. And under that, I'm gonna be like you. Yeah, same, same. People are seeing this and envying it. They're wishing their collection could be like this. People are seeing this and they're like, I want this. And that's so bad. That's so bad. It is overconsumption, even if it's PR. It drives me insane. This should not be enviable. This is sad. In skincare, maybe you can see the results, but if you use all these different ones, that's the other thing I want to point out is it's not even beneficial to you to have that much. If you can find a solid routine, that's all you need. You don't need 15,000 products because you're not going to use them every day. It's ridiculous. Even if it's PR, even if it's PR, people are going to come at me in the comments. It's PR. It's a PR. Then gift it eventually because there's no reason you should keep that much. There's no reason that much should be in her room because she is influencing other people to do it. She's an influencer. That's what she does. She's telling everyone, get all this skincare, get all this skincare. And people in the comments, you can't tell me she's not because people in the comments are encouraging it. They're saying they want it. There is this one account that really makes me mad. Here it is. I found it. This woman collects body scrubs, lotions, I don't know, bath bombs, perfumes, which I guess I get collecting perfumes kind of, but just all the things. She collects all these like shower routine products.
Hey besties, you know what time it is. Help me pick out my shower routine for tonight. So many of you have been asking me for a rose scented shower routine, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. Let's get into it. Now, before I start this video, I am not a huge rose girly, so I may not have many products with rose notes in it, so just bear with me, okay? We're gonna try and make it work. But anyway, for starters, we're gonna start with the Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar. Now I need to pick a body scrub, and I do have a rose one. Let's find it together. Now I did color coordinate everything, so I'm thinking it's gonna be in this row. Let's try and find it. I'm hoping I don't knock too many over today. As you guys know, yesterday was my son's birthday, and it was a long day, but it was a really good turnout. We had so much fun. Okay, where are you? I'm thinking about buying some more pull-out drawers for my scrubs because I feel like it would just be a little bit easier to find stuff. Oh my gosh, where is it?
I want you to do some math with me. See these body scrubs? So in this row, there are 5. In the row behind it, there are also 5. In the row behind that, there are 4, I think. That's 14 body scrubs in one row. And she has like 6 rows. That There is no reason on this planet you should have that many. There is no reason you need that many body scrubs. You're not going to use them. You're not. You are not. Ow, I hit my nose. I promise you, she's not going to use all of those, and you know it. I don't know why I'm yelling at you. I'm so sorry.
Bro, you guys, I'm so stupid. It's right there. I have to put these back up. Okay, so for body scrub, I'm going to be using the Tree Hut Moroccan Rose. I actually like this one. This one's good. Okay, now it's time to pick out a body wash. And off the top of my head, I have two options. I probably have more, but these are the ones that I remember. But to make things easier on myself, I think I'm just going to use this one. Okay, for body wash, I'm going to use the matching Tree Hut Moroccan Rose Foaming Gel Wash.
Look behind her. Look how many lotions there are. That's insane. There are so many. Also, the fact that every pick out a shower routine, she picks out a body scrub. Please, somebody tell me, do you use body scrubs every single time in the shower? I feel like that would dry out your skin so much. But no, do you see all of that? And the worst part is, I'm not going to play any more videos for her, but she's still shopping. She still does. Sephora has this haul. It's insanity. It's insane. I know I say that so much in this video, but it is. It's so crazy that people do that and it's normalized. And of course, her comment section's a bit more sane. Sometimes she gets the ones I've seen are very much like, this is a waste, this is crazy, stuff like that, because that's true. It is crazy, especially this one, especially that, because she has so many of the same brand. I think shower routine overconsumption is the one that annoys me the most. I think it goes shower routine, skincare, makeup. They're all so bad. All of them are god awful, but shower routine ones really annoy me because that smell isn't going to last very long. So why in the world do you need 14 Tree Hut body scrubs? That's the other thing, is they're all the same brand. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. It's absurd. It's crazy. Crazy. That's just the best word for it. It's crazy. It's insane. It's wasteful. It's bad. And it's normalizing something that shouldn't be normalized. I want you to think of those. I think we only watched like 3 videos today. I want you to think of those 3 and think of how much waste they're producing by themselves. Like, these 3 are producing so much waste by themselves, And they're just like a fraction of that type of influencer. I don't want to do too many videos of influencers because I don't want them to come at me, basically, and their fan base, but I think you get the idea. There are so many of those, and they're influencing each other and egging each other on, and then egging people in the comments on. And it's something that should not be normalized because it is ruining our. There are a lot of things ruining our planet, and that I feel like is an underrated as in like over normalized because it's not okay. It's not because they don't use all of that. They don't. So it's just plastic that's going to waste. It is. That's just what it is. Do you like understand how crazy that is? I bet you do. If you're watching this video and you're still watching it, I bet you understand how insane this is because it is. It is. And it's so, I think you get the idea. I don't need to keep repeating myself over and over. Like, you understand, right? Yeah. You don't need 15,000 things that do the same idea. And did you see when she was looking for that rose one, I think she pulled one scent out and there was another of the same scent behind it. That's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Please, please, please tell me if you think that this is weird or something that shouldn't be normalized. Let me know that I'm not just insane. Or maybe I am. You know what? I'm okay with being insane if it means that I get to crash out about this. And talk with y'all. Thank you so, so much for yapping with me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love hanging out with you guys. You're my best friends. Not really. That'd be sad. I do have friends. I promise. I promise. I'm so glad y'all are chilling with me. And yeah. All right. Also, thank you so much for 12 subscribers. I love all of you. You're all so amazing. And it means so freaking much to me. Okay. Bye.